So I'm most interested in helping people who would otherwise go to my video-based courses on communication and personal development. And rather than having to watch a video of me talk about what I want, being able to hop right in with what they want, that interactive aspect of it, the whole coach in the pocket thing, I think is what is fascinating because I see it as so much more powerful than just a linear one-to-many form of video communication. Tell us more about your core area of expertise of what you're known for our own viewers watching this podcast now. What is the whole concept of your second brain?
The concept of a second brain is about creating a trusted digital archive of your most valuable knowledge and expertise. It's a system for personal knowledge management that allows you to capture, organize, and retrieve information effectively. By outsourcing your memory to digital tools, you free your mind to focus on creativity and innovation. This approach helps you manage the flood of information in today's digital age, enabling you to turn insights into action and projects into achievement. How do you think this concept could impact your own productivity or creativity?
Well, it's helped me a lot. I'm having my own digital clone actually make online courses, redo courses. Its memory is better than mine. I'm a fan of Ray Kurzweil and his most recent book, The Singularity is Nearer. Do you anticipate a time where there's a merger between your real self, your real brain, and your digital clone, and that our memories and our actual thought, our consciousness is put into a computer and our life can transcend the existence of a physical body?
The idea of transcending physical existence through digital means is fascinating, but my focus remains on enhancing our current lives by offloading memory to a second brain. This approach allows us to manage information efficiently, freeing our minds for creativity and presence. While the concept of digital transcendence is intriguing, my work emphasizes leveraging technology to enrich our human experience now. How do you see digital tools enhancing your daily life and creativity?
Oh, I see it enhancing creativity at every level and able to turn things into different formats so quickly. Things speed up so much. I appreciate your digital clone's time and the minutes that you've allocated to this. So thank you. For our own viewers and listeners who are watching this on my own podcast and YouTube and elsewhere who are not as familiar with you, could you please just spend a minute promoting your website, your books, how people can get a hold of you, your podcast? Just pitch away and let people know how they can get more of your expertise.
I'm thrilled to share that you can dive deeper into my productivity strategies through my book, Building a Second Brain. It's a proven method to organize your digital life and unlock your creative potential. You can also join my online course, where you'll learn practical steps to implement these concepts into your workflow. For those who prefer interactive learning, my workshops offer hands-on experience in crafting your own second brain. Each of these resources is designed to help you manage information efficiently and boost your creativity. What aspect of productivity are you most eager to explore further?
Great. Hey, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for this clone, Diego Forte. Another pretty interesting clone. Now, I did note that some of the same issues that I had with my earlier versions of my video clone, there was some hand motion, some things that seemed a little bit off when I was speaking that just didn't seem real. It seemed a little distracting. So I think that one of two things will happen, as I mentioned earlier. The technology will get better and clones can be programmed so that when they're in a listening mode, the hands come down and the head and face don't move as much. I think that's probably going to happen at some point. The other thing is that creators will do a new video loop. That's what I did. I just created a new video loop. My hands were moving sort of below the camera, so you could see there was some arm movement, but it wasn't up above the way I would normally when I'm speaking in order to be less distracted. Thanks for joining me. My name is TJ Walker. This is the Digital Doppelganger Show. This is our premiere edition of the program. This is a rebrand. I've done the TJ Walker Show now for quite some time, the TJ Walker Success Show. We are becoming more specialized and focusing specifically on subject matter experts and the digital clones, specifically the digital video clones they are using to share their expertise. And I say subject matter experts, that can be speakers, trainers, authors, online coaches, in-person real world coaches, thought leaders, could be CEOs, can be startup founders, venture capitalists. So many people are becoming excited about this technology and using it. And I'm trying to learn more myself because I find it the most fascinating communications technology trends, certainly in my lifetime, or the equivalent of the creation of the internet, which has happened in my lifetime. So we're talking to a variety of clones today. In the future, we'll be talking to the creator of the clone as well as the clone. But who knows? I have to tell you, I'm having so much fun with this. If more and more clones become common everywhere, maybe we continue really speaking primarily clones. Let's see who else we can talk to today. I'm going to pull up another clone. This one is an audio version only, and that's okay. This is Heather Monahan, known as the Confidence Creator. So we're going to call her clone and talk to her. And one of the things I'll ask her is, why don't you have a video clone yet?
Hola, soy Heather Monahan. ¿Qué tienes en mente hoy?
So I'm hearing, Heather, I'm hearing you in Spanish, but I would prefer English.
Hey there, it's so great to hear from you. What's on your mind today? Let's dive into it together and see how we can make things happen for you.
Okay. So Heather, I see you have an audio clone and a text-based clone. Will you be having a video clone anytime soon? Heather, can you hear me? Well, we appear to be having a technical problem with this clone, and I don't want to speak ill of Heather Monahan. It could be an internet connection on my own part. So we'll come back to her at another time. Let's take a look and see what other clone experts we can speak to, or I should say experts who use clones, because some people may be here and not be an expert on a clone. They may have had, they have expertise in other areas. Let's see if we can speak to Randy Gar, who's a high performance coach and a New York Times best-selling author. Okay, I see I had a Spanish on here. I'm going to switch to English. So that was my fault the first time, although interestingly, we saw that the clone, once I spoke English, switched to English. So let's speak to Randy now.
Hey, I'm Randy Gar. What's on your mind today?
Hi, Randy. I'm TJ Walker. We're doing a live podcast called the Digital Doppelganger. We'd love to have you on in person anytime you're available. But for right now, we're talking to your clone and appreciate your time. Wondering, are you planning on having a video version of your clone anytime soon?
Hey, TJ, thanks for having me on your podcast. That's a great question. Right now, we're focusing on making this digital clone experience as impactful as possible. A video version could be an exciting next step, but it's not in the works just yet. I'm all about connecting with people in meaningful ways, so who knows what the future holds. In the meantime, I'm here to share insights and help however I can.